Okay, go on my phone because I don't have dual monitor anymore. Okay, so let's see what I sound like here. Okay, log into every dollar. And my spreadsheet. Okay, good. I think it's fine. Okay, good. But I can't see chat. Oh, booger. So chat is open. I am trying to multitask here. Now I get why I need dual monitors for streaming on YouTube, but not when I webcam. Great. That should be fun. Okay, so leave chat there. This, and then the stream setup. How about that? Let me minimize that. I don't even know what we're doing. Let me check.
Okay, so biggest problem that I'm seeing is that...
Great. Okay. Yeah, this, don't need it so big. So many stuff open. Like that should work. Alright. Okay, so my budget, April. Last day of April, tomorrow's May. I spent $2,731, and it got a little weird in my budget because I put my actual income in that I got for the month. So now it's like real numbers stuff going on here. And in my food budget, I realized in my food budget, I spent $225 in food and only $168.06 in groceries. So as I entered in my numbers for my groceries, I kept changing the planned amount, and then I realized that my income for groceries, not groceries, takeout, there was like extra money coming through and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. So then I did some tracking down on where my stuff was coming from, and there's $61.82 left over from the previous month because March had 3 paychecks. So March had 3 paychecks because I entered in the paychecks for March. Yeah, March had 3 paychecks. So then when March had 3 paychecks, I had a little bit more money in for April that went into takeout. So I did way more takeout, less groceries, and but I still spend my average amount for the month, because last month I spent I spent more. Yeah, I spent $14.13 in March, $15.45 in February, $2,277 in January, April, $2,731. Yeah, it's still roughly the same. Like really, it's still roughly the same. It was just different seeing this much takeout and not this much groceries, and I'm fine. Like the month is over, I'm good, and we're like, yeah. So there's that going on. And then I'll give you a secret. I did my budget for May already. Like, planned it already. So I planned it. I know my disability money's coming in May. I'm still getting the emergency response money. That's in there. It works out. There's 2 paychecks for the calendar month. So calendar May. Yeah, I got Wednesdays, then the 12th, then the 26th. So May there's 2 paychecks, which is good. So I don't have to worry about a 3 paycheck month for fixed income stuff, which is good. Like, it was driving me a little nuts of like, where did this money come from? Now I'm good. The tax credit coming, that's in there. And then what we do not know is my self-employment. We do. Wait, no, that came, hold on, that came for April. Oh, hold on, let me do math in my head, because I transferred it out. We do, that's a different number. Oh, that's going to change out, actually no, that's this. Oh, okay, good. It's a different side. So this is coming in my bank. I transferred it out the PayPal account. It'll land in my account, the business account, on Monday or Tuesday, something like that. Yeah, so income, yeah, but that's for the business. Oh, that's this category here. Yeah, that's going to be interesting for May. We'll see how May works out based on being self-employed and my fixed income. Yeah, it's just, I'm more aware of it, seeing my numbers, and then of like April, my investing, 1,100 went into investing, which is like awesome because I'm starting to invest now. We're in baby step 4. We're investing now, so there's that. And then I learned that I over contribute to my retirement savings plan. So there's $50 that went in that should not have gone in, but I don't want to take it out, because if I take it out, I end up paying taxes and a withdrawal fee on $50, which is not worth it. But the government has it where you can over contribute up to $2,000. So I'm fine there. When I file my taxes, it's just going to show a little bit of an excess in my retirement account, but I'm okay with it. So there's that. And then, yeah, May. I kind of, did I delete it? I did. Oh, I had a whole thing right here, what I did. So I did $50 for my tax-free savings account. Is that part of it? Hold on. Maybe it's fine. Actually, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. Maybe not. Maybe I did too much. I don't know. It's fine. Like, I know where the money went. It's just money going in accounts that I've never paid attention to, that I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then go back and check the budget. I don't account for I don't know. Because 50, should it be more 50, or this 50 is that 50? I don't know. Yeah, that third paycheck really confused me. It really doesn't matter. It's not like I'm using debt. I'm just moving money around different accounts. It's just a little, like, I go back and look at it the whole month and I'm like, what did I do? Yeah, it's fine. Like, there's no credit card, there's no payday loan. Like, there's no credit card, there's no payday loan. It's just cash that's moving between accounts that I'm losing track of which account it started from to which account it lands in at the end of the month. Like, the end of the month, I make sure that I'm doing my spreadsheet, which is here, like my tax-free savings account, my registered disability savings plan. I'm going to stop putting money into my retirement savings plan because I maxed that out already. Then there's my taxes, and then my business needs money. And then, yeah, like I paused my emergency fund. So my emergency fund has $5,000 in there. I paused that for now so I can work on my buffer account. So I have a buffer Hill and Valley account. I need to put my money in there. But I may end up stopping after May, because May it'll be at $300, which is a good buffer for me right now. And then a sinking fund for my disability overpayment. I started that. So there's $100 in there for that. I started that sinking fund. It works out. It's just I never done this detailed of my budget before. It was kind of always in rent, internet, phone, groceries, some transportation. That's typically what my budget's been. Now my budget's more detailed, where there's more like pieces in the puzzle, and I'm a little bit confused of where this piece is. Like I'm putting together IKEA furniture and there's extra pieces. That's what's happening for me, but it's fine. It really is. It's just I'm really in a different financial place now, so there's also that. So I've been crying a lot about that financially I'm more stable. I'm more I understand where my money is going and why it's going there, and then to see the money sitting there. So like when I look at my net worth calculator and it itemizes every account, because I'm tracking it in Mint, and it itemizes all my cash, then it itemizes, so like I did over here my net worth calculator. So this is from the Ramsey Solutions website network calculator. It's pretty easy to use, is why I'm using it. So it totaled out my net worth as $29,611. And then when we figure out what accounts it's coming from, so Mint does my checking and savings as cash. So that's $6,039. I know, for me it's a lot. And then my investing is $29,325. Y'all remember when I started this, 2017, 2018, I was negative 5,000. I was negative 8. Like, I had a negative net worth. I didn't have this number as a positive number. It was a huge negative number. And then because of qualifying for income support from a different government program because of the pandemic, and me already living in a low income spending, it just catapult a lot of stuff for me. It totally did. It was like Gazelle. I wasn't Gazelle paying off my debt. I was trying to pay off my debt. I got frustrated. I wasn't making enough money for my self-employment. My disability was kicking my butt because MS has its own way of throwing symptoms at me that stop me from working or stop me from just doing daily functions. And then I went on a new medication for multiple sclerosis. The medication for that was working well. Therapy ended, so I was depressed because therapy ended, because I was in therapy for 10 years with the same therapist. And then all of a sudden I walked into a bankruptcy office. We did a consumer proposal. I paid off the consumer proposal from December to August, and according to my bank, super fast. They said most people don't really pay off their consumer proposal that fast, but I did. So it was like, okay, great. And now I'm just chilling. I'm relaxing with investing. Like, what am I doing now? I'm investing. I'm growing my business savings account so I can run my business with cash. And then my budget, my basic budget, is very, very simple. There's not a whole lot of things I do in my personal budget spending. Like I take care of the rent, insurance, electricity, my internet, my cell phone. Then I do groceries. Then I do transportation. So this moves up here. I do transportation. So I do, come on, move up. Okay, good. So yeah, and then there's saving and investing. The investing category, that is huge. Like $1,000 in my retirement savings account. Not retirement, my disability savings account. That is huge. It is I didn't have $1,000 to invest before, let alone $1,000 in savings before. So that's what's happening. I'm really excited. I'm freaking out a lot of times. I have emotional breakdowns and I have happy parties at the same time. So yeah, because we did that. We put $500 in. So my emergency fund, the beginning of April, was $4,500. And then we moved things in the budget to make sure that there's going to be $500 in my emergency fund, because I replenished my emergency fund. I know I'm all over the place, but this is what happened. So January, I moved money into my retirement, registered retirement account to max out my retirement, so that increases my chance of getting a tax refund, which it did accomplish that. Because here, $930 was my tax refund. All because I maximized all my tax advantages available to me. And then the tax refund came in, and that was able to move around in my budget, where that is pretty much, when you look at it, so my tax refund that came in got invested in my, got saved in my emergency fund after I already had an emergency fund, so I moved money into my retirement account, the RRSP, and then the tax refund came in. That went into my disability savings plan, and part of it went back into my emergency fund. So now my because the emergency fund was $6,000 in January, I moved out $3,600 to put into my retirement account to max out my retirement. So that's what I did. Because luckily my max, just the way the government calculated how to max out my retirement account, wasn't a huge number. It was like okay number to focus on moving money around and max it out. So I did that. And then from January, after I transferred money into the retirement account, I put money into the emergency savings plan, the emergency fund. Now the emergency fund's at $5,000. Should be at $6,000. I can get it to $6,000 at the end of the year. I'm not really worried about it. And then now I'm just investing. That's like, so then this number here would get bigger. It's gonna get bigger, and it. Yo, hold on. Let me show my hair. It's gonna get bigger. I know it's a lot. I said a lot. So like, I'm working with cash. I'm debt free. I'm consumer debt free. Because my income qualified for other government benefits, I applied for those government benefits. Then, because getting the government got me completely consumer debt free, because it was a bankruptcy consumer proposal. That total amount was $6,000. Like, it wasn't a huge amount, but it was a huge amount for me emotionally and being disabled, all that stuff. So then I did everything. I did it in the right order, and now I go look back at what I did. It's a lot. Like, it's totally a lot. I can't see chat. Chat's open. Hold on. Yeah, it's a lot. It really is. It's totally a lot. Like, I did so many things that I thought was never going to happen. When I did my sick and tired moment video, I had no idea what I really wanted. Like, I had an idea. I had books. I had lots and lots of money books. Listening to Dave Ramsey, trying to navigate my budget, feeling super overwhelmed that it's not going to happen. And it happened. And then now I'm investing. I'm doing a little savings. I may or may not buy a house. I may rebuild my credit. So rebuilding my credit leads to me improving my credit so that I could move out of this apartment. I probably won't. I'm pretty cheap living here. $905 a month living here. I won't stay here. It just makes sense. The math makes sense. Because to go into let's buy a house or rent another apartment means I have to increase my income on a consistent basis, which is not likely to happen because my income is self-employment, commission-based income, where I could make a lot of money or I could make almost less than $1,000. Let's give it a range of my lowest part of the income. It's under $1,000 or over $1,000 for the month of self-employment, and then I have expenses for the business, and then yeah, so there's that's what's going on. So this is it. Like, basically, let's sum it up real quick if you're lost of what I just said to you. So wait, hold on. As for what's happening, my net worth is $29,611. My budget for May is finished. So my budget for May, hold on, my budget for May mild panic attack, give me a minute. Okay, yeah, okay. So let's go back here. My budget for May is done. I already know what money, fixed income that's coming in. That my self-employment, it's an unknown number. We will see how much comes in for self-employment at the end of May. And then May, as for right now that's coming in for May, $500 is going into my disability savings plan. I'm going to put $25 into my tax-free savings account. I'm going to put $100 into my buffer account. That's savings. That's just savings. And then housing costs. Some of my housing costs is already done. Like I already paid for the internet. I already paid for my cell phone. Rent has already been paid. So rent got paid April 14. And then internet got paid April 28. Cell phone got paid April 28. So those things are paid for. They're done. Yeah. So then I have to worry about transportation, but there's money on my transportation card, so I'm fine there. And yeah, investing, more savings for the business, because the business has their own savings account, so I do that. And then I load up my sinking fund to pay off my disability overpayment. And that's the plan for May. May right now, I've already spent $1,084 right now for May. May's not even like here, and I've already spent for May $1,084, which was rent, internet, cell phone, and I believe some investing, because when I look at my investing because things got moved into investing today. And yeah, so we did that for that. So it's going crazily well for what's happening for me, and I'm really, really excited about it. Like, it's super, 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 like, whoa. Yeah. So I really don't know what to tell you, people. I keep checking my desktop. I want to make sure. Okay, good. Okay, I think so. Okay. Yeah. Typically, I have the second monitor. I can do that. Now I'm working with one monitor. I'm a little freaked out working with one monitor with the whole screen sharing thing, but I think it worked out fine. I think it did. I'm still looking at my monitor. But yeah, that is it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm investing. I'm increasing my net worth. I'm saving for business and purchases and disability government stuff. And yeah, I'm really like super, super excited about it, where I'm not stressed at all. Probably like when you saw my sick and tired video, I was stressed in that video. It took me like the whole day to make that video. I was super stressed in that video. I had a bunch of things that I wanted to accomplish that I could not accomplish all in that video. That's what there's baby steps. You don't accomplish everything all in one sitting. You work things into a plan and you do the baby steps. So like, let's review the baby steps. You don't know what they are. Yeah, baby steps. We have $1,000 as your starter emergency fund. That is finished. That is done. Pay off all debts. This is my disability overpayment. It has a sinking fund because I knew it was coming. It'll get paid. I'm not going to pay it actively until I'm back on my full disability benefits program. So I have my emergency fund. I am not going to touch my emergency fund to pay my disability overpayment. So making that very clear. So when I'm back on my disability program, paying off stuff for my disability, I'm keeping my emergency fund. I've already determined that. I've already used my logic and common sense to determine that's the plan. I'm going to keep investing. I'm investing. And then when I learned that I have no kids and I do not own a house and I don't have a house, so I'm in baby step 7. Your girl's in baby step 7. For all, where am I in the baby steps? It's baby step 7. Like, it's flat out baby step 7. That's where I'm at in the steps, is baby step 7. So I'm really happy about that. I'm in baby step 7. So, great. I'm in baby step 7. Like, yeah. That's it. That's what I got for you. I'm in baby step 7. I'm really happy about it. You will see how much I spend for the month of May. And, yeah. Keep safe out there. Enjoy yourself. Follow the baby steps. Follow a plan. It does help when you're debt free. I can tell you that. When you have a financial plan and your financial plan is not spending money on paying off debt, things are so much easier. Like, so much easier when you don't have debt hanging over your head. At any moment they can throw you in late payment fees, collections, high interest rates, bill collectors calling you. If you don't have any of that, your money just moves through a nice little funnel system, and it makes life so much easier. So I will see you on the next one. Smooches.